A big development in a high-profile Thunder Bay immigration case.
Last year, Hena Mostofa Kamal was ordered to return to Bangladesh by Canada Border Services, but he's now one step closer to winning the right to stay in Thunder Bay. Lee Noonan has more.
Hena Mostofa Kamal happened to be in the office doing some paperwork with his legal team when the email came in with the good news. He'd received approval in principle for his permanent residency application.
Feels good. It feels a big relief. Yeah, finally after all those months of being in limbo.
The approval means he meets eligibility requirements for permanent residency, but it's not a guarantee his request will be granted, explains his lawyer, Jennifer Dagsvik. It does mean that his application is being considered and he's on the right track.
He had to put in quite a number of pieces of evidence about, how he got to this point, all the work that he's done in Thunder Bay as a volunteer, his education, the work as in the restaurant as an entrepreneur, that sort of thing. And we also put in all of the community support letters. I've never seen so many community support letters come in for somebody.
Dagsvik said the level of community support was likely compelling to the immigration officials who had the discretion to grant Kamal an exception after initially losing his immigration status. Kamal says he's not sure where he would be without Dagsvik and her team.
I was fighting to bring food on my table. At the same time, I had to fight to stay here. So I don't think there's any way I would be able to navigate with this complicated legal process by myself. So there's no way that it would be possible.
This clinic is really important for helping members of the community that are often overlooked, people living in poverty who are also dealing with precarious status that without this clinic wouldn't have access to legal help.
Since opening less than 2 years ago, the Newcomer Legal Clinic has worked with more than 350 people on immigration issues, big and small.
Abu's unique, of course, because of the many connections that he's been able to make in our community. But we see people in our clinic all the time who they're making a big difference and doing lots of work in this community, really filling important jobs. And so in that sense, Abu's case is typical as well. Everybody we see through this clinic is here because they want to be in Thunder Bay. They like Thunder Bay.
Lee Noonan, TBT News.